Yeah, here's coming in the back entrance of my garden. You can see there's my shade garden. That rose climbing here, and my azaleas coming around. Hydrangea. This is a mock orange blooming now. My hibiscus are coming up, and my oak leaf hydrangea is getting ready to bloom out. You can see as we come into the garden some of my crinum and I've got blue and yellow baptisia. It's thick. And you can see my little trees, ornamentals, and putting in some plants here. Got some Louisiana iris, and this tree here, I'll shoot it when we come back, is a vitex, and obviously some more just different things. Foxfire lily coming up, and some daylilies, and you can see one of mine blooming there, Louisiana, and one of my early cone flowers is coming up, and I think I can kind of see here some of my things I put in here are starting to come through the ground, and I see need some water. My Weigela Dark Knight is blooming good, and of course the lilies are getting really tall, and my Japanese anemones, and my neighbor's dog is barking at me as per normal. And some more daylilies and different things here. See, the sun's gonna be in the back. I'm gonna come back towards the back of the garden here, and I'll kind of get a picture here of what's going on in my shade area. And my peonies are blooming good. Just different things. My little avens. Tour here. There's my vegetable garden patch back there, and my little fountain. Here, try and go slow. Use some black beauty lilies, and my pots here. Again, coming back to the back of the garden, coming around. Some more daylilies, and that's different things. And this rose here on this arbor is just blooming like crazy. Coming around here and kind of do the walk around tour. Come around, you can see my vegetable patch back there, and different things back here. Got some hostas and fern and things. And right here in the front, I've got my some different iris. My little bird feeder right here, they love it right here, and some iris. And I've got some crinum and some miraculous, and another spirea, and some more lilies, species lilies that are probably getting ready to bloom. And come over here, we got some my bolero rose I just put in, and some peonies, different peony. Some of them are kind of blooming out now. And my crocosmia. And there's some more just daylily and some more iris. And this is it's black cohosh back there. And You can see some Heuchera and obviously some calla lilies and some more false spirea, and has a bleeding heart. And then of course I'm stepping in front of this big rose. I've got my Eden, and so again I'm kind of coming around the garden. You can kind of see some more iris back here, another feeder, and I need to put some water in my bird bath. Coming around here, I still got a few iris blooming, not many. Coming around my bearded iris, I say. The other iris are doing well, they're blooming. And got some different kinds of things in here, some lollipop verbena, and some sage. Lipstick sage is what that is. It hasn't bloomed out yet, and some other stuff. And anyway, here's that rose campion blooming, and some different things here, and coming on around here. And this dead looking thing are dead sticks, but that's a Coccineus hibiscus, and it gets super tall. That's my neighbor's house in the background. And these are my Japanese iris. I've got blue and white, and they're getting ready to put up their flower heads. I can see some on them as they're getting ready to bloom. This is a huge daylily, and you can see this is a particular rose that's just kind of now starting to get some buds on her. She's a really pretty old-fashioned rose. Gets a full face, and this is another one. You can see of course her petals are everywhere. They drop their petals, but you can see how flat and pretty that is. They're just kind of a flat rose, just so beautiful. Anyway, there's another one on grown there. And let me step through my little pergola. Step back a little bit so you can see it here. My little pergola that goes into the side garden over here. And so I'm going to come around this way, and you can kind of see some different things I got in here blooming. And you can see this is starting to bloom now. So you can see she's getting ready to bloom out. And some more lilies coming up, and some more daylily, and there's some milkweed. And this is Deutzia, and she's just now blooming out, just getting ready to open up and bloom out. A little bit of columbine coming in here. You can see the columbine, and some more lilies and different things, ferns, and there's some big old hostas back there, some in substance and some elegans and some other types of fern. And anyway, lots of stuff coming down in my tree bloom this year. So let me go on back out side garden, and you can see as I come through sort of some of this stuff. This is a little indigo tree, and she is blooming like crazy this year. So anyway, lots of stuff. Obviously need to water a little bit. So coming back around, and boy, that rose, you can start, some of the stuff is starting to come. You can see her getting ready to bloom out. And some more species lilies are getting ready to bloom. And so we just kind of do a scan here and kind of get a feel for the garden. And just kind of stand here and rotate. And you can kind of see